Okay, and we're back. Hi everybody, welcome back to a JHaubz playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. We're back here with Ishii and Summerford, whatever it's called. And we got some more quests to do. Let's get started. So Stalewern had us going around Summerford to talk to his crew because they're not showing up to do stuff. Work? Ha! Can't work when my hands are full lifting these mugs. You know, I'd wager in me last gill, you never guess what I'm drinking. Swill water. Well, you're right about that swill part. I reckon it might be worth the day of doing Stalewern's chores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. Alright. Talked him into working. I think he's outside. There he is. Sozy? How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess at what I had for breakfast. Ash tuna. Whoa, gods, how'd you know? It's my breath, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tastes. But I know why you're here. I'd just as soon get real food in me, but I ain't one to reject the summons from the captain. Woo. Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? I wanton slaughter? You bet your bosom I did, lass. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I'll have to be satisfied with taking my axe to trees. But wasn't the whole, like, Marauders Guild thing about, like, hey, you can use axes for fixing your ship and for defense? But I suppose some pirates don't care anymore. Aw, keep you up there, rat. Aylmer, what are you doing here? So, Stalewern sent you. And what do you reckon I say to that? Work is for the weak and listless. Damn right. Didn't get where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners, but I suppose I could see what he wants to get. I could see what he wants to get him off me back. I mean, you know. And one more person around here. Alright, Severin, what's your excuse for not working? Aye, I'm serving. You the old man's errand girl now? Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride on out. Alright. You're lucky I'm a good guy. I got an axe I could take to your face. So one was drunk, one was hungry, one was bored, one was on his way. The last person just didn't like me. Oh well. Comes with the territory, I suppose. Alright. You continue to impress, lass. All but Servant are accounted for. It's no fault of yours he's squirmed out. I've let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. Well, okay. Alright, what's next? Double dealer. Whereas his sack of oranges will not reach the Thargren checkpoint. Okay. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some, like you, who can be trusted, but there are others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on the charlatan servant, even though I am full aware that he's doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tell of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if it were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. There we go. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me. Coven River. Oh, ha! I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Coven River. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, but be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, now let's talk to this dude who thinks he can skimp off away with our oranges. Do you know how long it took me to get those oranges? Bloody hells, I'm straight up without a paddle. I'm up the straight without a paddle. There we go. I'm going to cast Doubt. What's this now? Stalewern sent you to find the oranges. Huh. So the old bugger has known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue my mates from the double-dealing goblins. You're just over yonder by the bonfire. I mean, alright. But you better have those oranges when I get back. Oh wait, you're the guys that recruited too. So you're all nincompoops. I would have gotten away myself if it weren't for servant shoving me aside. And he was a hungry one. If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. Okay, he's only still thinking about food, and you just wanted to pick a fight. Clearly didn't do a good enough job. Severin sent you. Ha! The way he flew out of here, I was sure he'd sold us down the river. I mean, probably. It's not like he was coming back to help you. Alright, Severin. Give me those oranges. You saved me mates, and for that I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack 'cause I like the cut of your jib. Alright. Take it to Ozin and send him my regards. And now I gotta do the legwork? Dude. Alright, I gotta take the oranges farther south. Do. Sucks to not have a mount. Do. Gotta do a lot of legwork. Do. Alright, let's run. What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms, and as scheduled. Ha! There's a first time for everything. Evidently. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only thing not here are those bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's Dalesworn's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. Alright, and this dude has a side quest. Let's see what we got. Yards on, yards off. Ha ha ha. More and more travelers pass through these gates bloodied and bruised each day. They tell me they're the Yarzon harry them as the rogue. Harry them at the rogue, there we go. It pains me to do nothing, but we need every man we have here just to hold the garrison. You would do us all a great service if you were to thin the Yarzon population for us. If you could clear out, say, 3 of their nests, we'd all be in your debt. Sure. And luckily, I'm heading that way. Okay, imagine something's gonna be pissed at me for messing with their nests. Oh. Yeah, who wants these around? To crush your enemies. Must have killed some things. Now, it would have been nice if I could have gone to Summerford to turn in that quest, but no, I gotta run all the way down there. Ah, so you did for the Vilekin? So you did for the Vilekin. Don't understand. Every passer through owes you a debt of gratitude. Lathagran is a vital stronghold, one the Maelstrom would defend themselves had they the means. The fleet is spread too thin, which is why the Yellow Jackets have been called in. But our numbers are hardly inexhaustible, and your help goes a long way towards preserving the peace. Oh, you're so welcome. And we're at level 10. Alright, so now I've unlocked it. Those beach gates unlocks this early? Neat. Oh, okay. So if I want to ever tank, I just turn this thing on and I'm defiant! Yes! And then I can, turn it off. But most importantly, I have overpower, but I can't use that without an enemy. So let us move on. I'm going to teleport back here. Oh, no, not. Nope. Okay, here we go. Whee! Save me a couple minutes of walking. Ta-da! I'm back. Alright. Oranges have been delivered. Back in one piece. That's a relief. How did you fare, Coven River? Here you go. Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, alright. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hopes for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those godforsaken goblins. You do well to mind yourself around that two-gill cheat. If he leaves his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. That's sad. Alright, let's get more armor. Wonderful. Alright, and this is Gurkant. Low maintenance. Seeks fertile soil to improve the yields of his newly plowed fields. Last, at this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had a black loam, just a bit could send our stock soaring. I bet Rotwinda knows where I might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. Okay. Why not? Oh, more side quests down here. Oh, no, this is just a chocobo. Okay, wait. No, I don't need a chocobo for a ride yet. Con! A pound of cure. High potions are in short supply. If you are heading to Tiller's Rest, I have a favor to ask of you. Pirates here have been away from the sea for far too long, and their broken hearts turn to bloodshed for solace. A full supply of medicine lasts barely a week. If you could buy a high potion and take it to Waitaloaf, you may well save some lives. I don't want to buy them their own stuff. Well, anyway. That gherkin's got a head of cabbage. He thinks I'm fetching him any... Oh, okay. Okay, now I understand. That gherkin's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you've 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Perfwall at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Alrighty. Looks like we're venturing farther north. I need to watch out for bulls. Darn aurochs. That's all they're good for. No. Alright, so I gotta take some potions over to you. Apparently you guys fight too much. I'm plumb out of potions. Any sorry sufferer knocking on my doors may as well be knocking at Thal's. All I can offer him is my prayers. Well, here, have this one. I just got it from a quest or something. Or I, God-fearing man, I'd say you were heaven sent. After the dust settles from the next pirate brawl, some sorry soul will owe you his lousy life. I pity the poor fish out of water. At first, I thought the fights were just to kill time, but now I believe it's some truly have a death wish. There's naught that can be done about that. We can't make them want to live. Alls we can do is hope they learn to love the land. Gotcha. Alright, we got it built. And then we get some armor. Look, more poofy. Next is 15. Okay. Oh, hey, look, it's some dirt. We're going back to Larry. There's a side quest over here. I think. The stairs, matey, the stairs. Oh, let's find out. Oh, I can't even do that. Haha. I was contemplating jumping, but it wouldn't let me. There's a natural like wall barrier, and they have some stairs built to get up there. Pretty neat. Work great. Okay, Zay. Out and dry. Woodvoka, the skylift operator, is looking for someone to assist her with her mellow crab woes. Ah, for the love of Linlane, not again. The letter's ripped to bloody shreds. No, there's not a ride with me britches, you cheeky sod. Alright. It's the mellow crabs. They've been at the balloon envelopes I left out to dry on the rocks. Those hellspawn snippers think they found a squid or something and set to nibbling. Less balloons in the air means less cargo getting lifted, and that don't sit too well with me. You're looking for a quick job? How about you crack a few shells before you head off your way? If you could put 5 or so of them buggers, then that ought to do for now. Alright, I'll go kill a few crabs. And they're killer wasps! Alright, killed some crabs for you. Take care of them snippers. Good bloody riddance. Nice work there, lass. Still, it won't be long before a new crew of crabs comes sliding into that claim the territory. And our loads just keep getting heavier. What with all the rebuilding going on. If I don't want to be buried under a mountain of crates, I'd best think of some more lasting solutions to these snipper problems. That'd be good. Alright, let's go to the other side. Wish the weather would be clear so you could actually see everything. But not today, apparently. Even these weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. Here, have some not desolate dirt. But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? Ha ha ha. Oh, don't tell me Gurkat and Rotwinda neglected to mention their black loam, where black loam comes from. Oh no. Well, surely you figured it out on your own from the cloying stench. It comes from the Aurochs' lair of all places. Well, why dwell on those on whom misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. Gross. Let's go for some money. That's cool. Plowshares to sword. Needs stolen farm tools recovered. Oh good. Confounded pirates. They know nothing of tillin', only killin'. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting their hands that feed 'em. The mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself if I hadn't sworn to Staleworn that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. Alright. Sometimes quests are rather questionable. Like, can you go here and murder a bunch of people, please? Okay! I'll do that. Hey, can you go kill these monsters? They're trying to make a habitat here. Okay, I'll go kill them. You're not killing him. You're just making him faint, right? It's Pokemon. Okay. Got him. Here you go. Wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Probably food from somewhere else. Ah, good to see the tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. I couldn't care less if the wastrel wouldn't work, but when he's consorting with culprits that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Staleworm ought to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? Yes, ma'am. Bad news, bud. Pirates making off with our tools. Fairwell did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. Uh-oh. Oops. Not that. I'm a person. Yes. That. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lass, and you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask of you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Just deserts. There's reason to believe that Severin is up to no good. I do too. Let's kill him. No. It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in a manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, and nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but the last I had word with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag him back here before it's too late. Sure. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Grinidwanda at the Atherite? Probably messed that up. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Alright, thanks, eye patch. Alright, let's see here. Got a better axe now. Anything else I should be equipping? Forget the hat. Alright. Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw that Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupor. Cheeky sod said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was that had prickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give him a cuff around the ear for me, will you? Sure. over there. Whoa. Just missed. Aylmer, what are you doing here? Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead them straight into a bloody trap. They don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin. So I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. Dude, you just left them. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Hey, Remus. You alright, dude? Here, let me put my hand at you, and that should help. My axe may well have been the white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Well, you had a botanist axe. It didn't, it's not gonna help anybody. Why are you guys still working with Severin? That's stupid. Hold on. Okay, so I'm guessing probably fighting. It ain't safe here. Take the others and get out of here while you still can. What's up, tattooed man? At long last, we will have a dog's death you deserve, deserter. Oh, I thought that was a mask. That's actually your painted face. Okay. Oh. Let's start beating them up. I aid you with my hand. Severin might have gotten us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to the fishbacks than be in the Covenant bastard's debt. To arms! You sound very aggressive for someone cowering. You okay back there? Alrighty, back to this. Hello, tattooed face. A true knave, you betray even yourself, Severin. Oh, he kicked you. Ugh. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the serpent reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Hi! Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. Hi there. And worthless though it may be, we shall take it. Uh-oh. Who's that? A mournful voice of creation. Send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. It seems like an overreaction. It's a clay golem. Let's punch it. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? The true grit. By the way, if there's any text that I don't see that comes up, it'll be down in this box. Show up in green. True grit, impossible. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. Alright, where is he? That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Oh. Oh, hey, you stole her. Ah, the snake slithered away. I'm only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. What fangs? I was fine. Oh no, my head! What is happening? Those pirates do not belong to any of the Nomensian factions. Whom do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too nearly with the recent surge in Sakan and Cobalt activity. Something is afoot. The question is what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? Uh-oh. 12s help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. The sea continues to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. Oh, this is pre-Bahamut. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louis Waugh foretold. I'm sorry, Square Enix foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet, though time be against us. Hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlang ring more true. Charlarang, maybe. Never did I dream I would possess the means to see ether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlang, I just had it, Charlang, forget it, seems to commonplace. Oh, thank you for the flower. Here for you. Have you come for the festival? Oh, sounds like Lydia's waking up. Well, that was a good nap. Anyway, let's continue. Today, the Maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join us in celebration. Huh. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow, but whence does it emanate? Sea Song Grotto, perhaps? Hi, baby girl. Daddy's recording some stuff again. Ishi was having a headache or something. How was your nap, honey? Hi. Do you want to say anything into the headset? You want to say hello? No, you're too sleepy. Mwah. Love. You go get a yummy snack. Yeah.
He's so cute, snuggling mommy.
Alright, let me know if you need anything. What have we here? Can you walk? I like that your Stola seems to not mind that I was just kind of having a moment. 'Tis I. Regrettably, no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has apprised me of all that transpired. His account sheds some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to do otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are at work here, are in its workings. Wait, so arcane are its workings. There we go. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sanjin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stalwern will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Sure. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Justola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hopes that I might offer up some clues as to our predicament. I'd say I owe you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make those things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... forgive me. Mayhaps we shall have a chance to speak again when I marshal my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. Welcome back, Ishtola. I want to know about Ether. Alright, Stillwern. Lo, I knew you'd return. Ishtola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, the lot of them sprouting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that, and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sangjin? I gotta figure out how to say all these things. 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishback's flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the Reavers never followed a word of it, and years back they started snatching law-abiding Lemisians. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagian masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long around here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead, my freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking, too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear him talking about how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. You'll hear no argument from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, Stalewern. Oh, how cute. I owe you a debt too, Ishi. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving my men and my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it is this. Tell Bideron what's happening from start to finish. I'm certain he'll put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I could possibly ask you. Safe travels, lass. Alright. Here we are. Alright, let's start at the Marauders Guild. I'll turn in my level 5 quest, start my level 10 quest, and go from there. But I beat up some rocks. What do you want me to do next? Has the training loosened your muscles and focused your mind, Ishi? An urgent request for help has arrived from the Red Rooster Stead, and I've chosen you to respond. It appears a hostile group of mellow crabs has unwittingly elected itself for the next test of your prowess. And this is your first outing on official marauder duty. You shall be accompanied by a veteran conjurer by the name of Sulkrib. I'm just going to call you Sulk. She awaits you in the floor below. May devastation follow in your wake. Alright, guess what? I gotta run all the way downstairs again. Whee! Looking for Sulk. Aye, Ishi, I know who you are. My brother often has me escort his fledgling marauders on their more dangerous tasks. I suppose Wernzon expects me to give you the details then. Very well. It seems the farmers need us to clear out some a megalocrab nest near the Mourning Widows in Lower Lenosia. I shall trust you to find your own way there. Just don't forget your axe. Well, it's on my back, so I don't know how I could do that. But now I'm gonna go to the Aft Castle to push on with the main quest line. How's it going, better run? Bloody else, life on a farm ain't quite how I pictured it. But you needn't worry yourself about young Severin. The Yellow Jacket as hands out the punishment is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from hanging to Neil Holland, kindly gents that he is. I'm only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old Stalewern's asked of you and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. Sure. She's a lonely lass, this drowning wench of mine. How you'd fancy keeping her company for a spell, with a free room and board. Adventuring is a trying business after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There's always a free bed for ya, so make use of it. Yay! Not that you have much time for lying around, what with all the levies you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention? I'm putting your name down for levies. Our guild draws all manners of clients, offering all manners of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folks will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give T a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task for you to do. Guild levies, yay! Oh, and it's all above board, in case you were wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell you, if it turns out they'd add aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 hells to pay. Proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhaps that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talks when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Yay! You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests and duties. Oh, I don't need that at all. But thank you for telling me. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep talking to Sky High. Maderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has suggestions to put you on the road towards new adventures. Okay. How do you fare, Ishi? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? I have not actually walked into the room yet, but let's go on. Well then, I have an idea where you might try heading next. Have you heard of the skylift in the skylift out in Middle Lanosia? Wow, good try. That's me. If you ever visit Woad Whispering Canyon, then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. It's a big bleeding scaffold attached to the descent. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up and down the cliff face. Hard labor that, and I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs what no buggers has time to deal with. Track down the head of operations, a bloke by the name of Workrit, and he'll be sure to put you to work on a task or two. Well, that's what I'm going to get started on, but I think I'm getting about to an hour. I'm a little over actually, so let's show you the inn, wherever that is. Let's see, there's 11 mates over there. Where's the innkeep? There's the innkeep. Retire to a room. Have a nice rest. Gahaha! Why laughing? Why are we laughing about this? Alright. Alright, and we can log out by doing this, so for now we'll sign off. Thanks for everybody for watching. You should give them a wave. And let's lie down for sleep. Lydia, she's gonna lie down for sleep. Here, come watch. Hiya. Here, watch. She's gonna fall asleep. Oh, yeah. See, she's gonna take a nap now. Just like you were. Isn't that cute?